All right, so Huzaif up first. I should have cleared that one last week, so let me hide that. All right, so when I search LOG root domain in Google, my site does not show up, but when I search for subdomains of that root domain on Google, those sites do show up. Is this something to worry about as the root domain doesn't have much content and we're not trying to rank it? No, it doesn't matter. I mean, you should have. What's up, Craig? I see Craig just popped in. Um, the homepage should, if you have something, I don't know that you have anything published on it. I don't know, but if you do, then it should index. That's interesting though, because I hadn't even looked to see if mine was indexed. I'm quite sure it is because I've built links to it and everything else. But let's just go do that. Let's exercise it out. See. Yeah, that's interesting. So it's not. Oh, you know what? I had a typo in it. Yeah, it's indexed. Um, so yeah, I mean, it's not all that important because the root domain, in my opinion, I mean, it is. I think it should be indexed for sure. But I just use it specifically as a directory so that if anybody goes to the Felling per root domain, they see that there's something there and they can select which. And also, this becomes a link building target where you can push topical relevance to all of the locations. Do you understand? That's part of the reason why I do this. Otherwise I wouldn't have had a root domain like page anyways. I would have just left it all on subdomains. But I think it makes sense for somebody that maybe they would just go to the root domain or whatever the brand is without a location mention or whatever. It's important to have a directory, right? That's what this is, a directory of locations, basically. It's a directory page of the locations. But then also this becomes a link building target for topical links because all of these are in the same industry. So if we build links to this with topical relevance, we can push topical relevance into all of the subdomain sites so that even a subdomain site that has no external links pointing directly to it will inherit topical link equity from the appropriate topical categories. Does that make sense? And so that's part of the reason why we do this is because it's a way it's a way to make link building more efficient and more cost effective because we build topical links mostly to this page, which then flows down to the subdomain sites. And then we focus more on geographic links on the subdomain level. Doesn't mean you can't also build topical links to subdomain. You certainly can. But what I'm saying is if it's already inheriting topical relevance from the appropriate categories through the root domain and the subdomain has inherited that, then you can focus more on geographic links if that's clear. And so that's kind of what we do as a way to reduce the costs of building links to all of these individual locations, right? But yeah, it should index. Double check it. Do you have any meta robots directive that is telling it to no index? Have you built any links to the root domain yet? The homepage or whatever, any page on the root domain, I mean. If you haven't, then build some links to it, right? I know of a good link provider that can provide you with really topically relevant links. So,
Where
so
might
perhaps,
that be? Where might
yeah,
that link builder be found,
yeah.
Bradley?
Reach out to me privately and I'll mention him. No, go to Semantic Links and check it out. Go to Vetted. I don't care. I sell niche edits. They're very inexpensive. Topical niche edits is all you need for this, right? $20 a piece. Or if you buy, five, they're 19 a piece, or 10, they're 18 a piece, right? So buy some niche edits. Point to the homepage and it'll index. Okay. Good question. Is it something? No, no, no. It doesn't matter. But I mean, you should be indexed. But also, have you submitted the root domain to Search Console? If not, why not? Right? You could submit it as a domain or as a URL prefix. I prefer to submit each site separately as a URL prefix. Right? So if you go grab the URL prefix version of it and submit it to Search Console, and then it will likely index. Okay.